Hello and welcome to everyone. I just want to say that can't wait, literally can't wait for it. And that's gonna be a pretty much nice experience so far. I will be doing Bellator recap, Bellator predictions. This is gonna be a nice place. Yeah, I hope Bellator card is finalized and I hope we are not going to see last minute changes here, as we don't need them. We really don't need them. So let me start right off the bat with. Let me start right off the bat with this. First of all, thank you for coming to the chat, everybody, and let's go now. February 4th. It seems Bellator is on the same day. Never mind. All right. Ethan Hughes versus Yusuf Karakaya. I just have to take a look at Bellator fight card on topology to see whether it is the same. But overall, I think it is pretty much the same, right? Let me just see. Ethan Hughes versus Yusuf Karakaya is the first fight. Ethan Hughes 3-0, Yusuf Karakaya 1-0. My pick gonna be Ethan Hughes on this one. And let me check it out. Ethan Hughes plus 1-0. Karakaya is a favorite. I think this is a decent dog pick. Plus 1-0. Ethan Hughes to win. Then we're going to transition into the next one. Isaiah Hockett versus Peter Ishiguro. I've got Hockett to win minus 500. Then the next one is going to be Jalen Bates versus Jornal Lugo. Now this is tricky fight to pick. This is tricky fight to call, as Jalen Bates is undefeated, but Lugo is extremely tough. Lugo is extremely tough. So Bates versus Lugo over 2.5 is minus 163. But I have Lugo to win. I think Lugo is actually going to win. This fight is so tricky, and Lugo's got more experience fighting with better opponents. But you never know. But I'm gonna go with Lugo to win. The next one is going to be the combat between Darion Caldwell and Nikita Mikhailov. I think Caldwell can actually win this one. Now, people are heavily favoring Nikita Mikhailov, and I'm unsure why, because Caldwell is so dangerous on the ground, so dangerous on the ground, and Mikhailov is fighting out of Starioskal. He is training with Fedor, but he lost to Enrique Barzola, defeated Blaine Shot, Brian Moore. I mean, I just don't see him defeating Caldwell, and Caldwell used to be the champ. He's got great wrestling, 5'10", 73 inches of reach. I just don't see him winning. I mean, he lost to AJ McKeel, Andrew Higo, and Enrique Barzola, but I would dare to say this fight could go the distance. It could go all the way. Caldwell versus Mikhailov goes the distance. Minus 163. Caldwell to win. Yeah, I have a feeling Caldwell is gonna win. Plus 135. Caldwell decision. Then the next one is going to be between Alejandra Lara and Diana of Saragova. This is 50-50 fight, a real pick'em. Saragova versus Lara. Over 2.5 is my call. Side pick, Lara minus 115, but this is Lara decision. This is very, how you say, risky call, risky pick. That's how you call it, risky call, risky pick. Very much risky play, got to say. But that's the way it is. I mean, that's the way it is. That might be a risky fight, but at the end of the day, It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Some things, some things are simply too risky. And this is one of those fights. This is one of pick and fights where you simply can't be sure, where even the most experienced guys cannot be sure. And I'm not sure about this fight. I'm just being honest with you. The next one is going to be Grant Neal versus Carl Albrechtson. Carl Albrechtson got a lot of experience, but Neal is not an easy guy to deal with. Neal is 7-1-0, Albrechtson minus 145. Let me see the current shape of fighters. I know the truth is excellent fighter, 5 foot 11, 74 inches of reach. Lost to Alex Polizzi, defeated Christian Edwards, defeated Tyre Fortune, Maurice Jackson. Albrechtson is 13-4-0, 6 foot 2, 75.5 inches of reach out of Stockholm. Lost to Karl Moore, defeated Dovizhan Yakshimuradov and Vladimir Mishchenko, defeated Viktor Nemkov. I think Albrechtson to win. So Albrechtson to win, minus 145. Albrechtson round 3. Then we're gonna go into the next fight, which is Chris Gonzalez versus a former UFC boy, Max Roskopf. I know Roskopf used to compete in the UFC, but he is not on the levels he used to be. So Gonzalez to win, minus 190. I just don't think he's on a proper level anymore. I mean, he used to be a better fighter. Now he's on a downfall. And Steve Mowry gonna fight Ali Saev. I'm not a fan of Ali Saev. I'll be honest with you. I'm heavily not fan of Ali Saev, but this is gonna be a very, very hard fight for Steve Mowry. I'm gonna go with over 2.5. Over 2.5. Mowry versus Isaev for plus 120. And then Mowry to win, but this is tricky one. Isaev is very, very, very good fighter. Mowry to win, minus 130. Then Henry Corrales versus Ahmed Magomedov. Henry Corrales has great punches and he can parry wrestlers nicely, but we've got a problem here. The problem is the fact that Ahmed Magomedov is too dominant, so Magomedov to win, minus 490. Not a fan of Magomedov. As well as you know, not a fan of those type of fighters. Corrales has great punches, but if this guy drags him to the ground or presses against the fence, it's gonna be a massive problem. So yes, it's gonna be a massive problem. So I have to put against one of my favorites. Then Lawrence Larkin versus Muhammad Berkamov. Lawrence Larkin has great skill set. He is a slight underdog here. I mean, plus 185. The line should be closer. Berkamov is overrated, if you ask me. Very much overrated fighter. But Larkin, I give Larkin 45%. I think Larkin could actually do something if he keeps the fight on the feet. I think he could do something. Larkin stayed at TDD or takedown defense, not bad at all. I don't know. I would really like to say that Larkin has some good chances. Steve Mowry grew up literally right near me. Hey, king of NPCs. Well, I think Mowry is going to win, but Isaev is dangerous, man. Isaev is very, very dangerous. Then let's go. Berkamov to win. Minus 215. Or Berkamov versus Larkin over 2.5. Man, I want Mowry to win so badly. That fight. So I'm definitely on the same side like you. I also say Mowry is going to win. Next one, Neyman Gracie versus Dante Shiro. Neyman Gracie is a favorite for a reason, so I'm going with Gracie, minus 275 to win. Gracie submission. Then we're heading into the main card. Okay, I'm just going to hit the timestamp. Okay, I'm gonna hit the timestamp. Alright. Sabah Homasi versus Brennan Ward. Tricky fight to call, but I picked fight starts round 3. Homasi versus Ward. Homasi versus Ward. Fight starts round 3. Side call. We can risk with Ward. Plus 165, but I'm not sure about this one that much. Not that sure about this fight. Johnny Eblen versus Anatoly Tokov. I hope Eblen going to win, but it's gonna be a 5-rounder. I'm gonna say Eblen to win. Eblen to win minus 260. Eblen decision. Like Eblen decision, how much is that gonna be? Plus 100, fair enough. I see Eblen decision as a potential outcome of the fight, so very much fair enough. The next one is Fedor versus Bader. Bader already knocked him out cold, and I'm gonna say the fight will not go the distance. No distance. No distance, Fedor versus Bader. But considering this is Fedor's last fight, this is Fedor's last ever fight. I think he retires after this one. I'm gonna risk plus 280 Fedor to win. I think Bader is going to win though. Bader already knocked him out cold in the past, but let's be honest. This is Fedor's retirement fight. If he loses now, I mean, do you want to see him retiring with a loss? Would you like to retire with a loss? Nobody would. Nobody would like to see that. So that's one and only reason why I'm picking Fedor. Why I'm picking Fedor to win. And I'm going to give you some round robins, and we can chit chat now. Round robin. Fedor to win. Who else did I pick from the unders? Albrechtsen is a favorite. Of Saragova. Ward to win. Who else could I play? Caldwell to win. Caldwell to win. And Hughes to win. This could be a nice piece of round robin. Yeah, this could really be a nice piece of round robin. So I have a feeling this round robin might actually be okay. I have a feeling this round robin might actually be an okay solution. At least from what I've seen, this round robin might actually come in handy. Yeah, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit now. Let me check the odds one more time. Give me a few seconds to check the odds one more time. I'm just checking on my cell phone. Maybe there will be some changes so far. I'm checking the odds right now, but it seems there were no changes. Yeah, odds are around the same. No changes in the odds so far. Let me check what do we have from the MMA news. MMA fighting. The legend of the last emperor. Who is Fedor Emelianenko and why does his retirement matter? Fedor is one of the greatest legends of the sport. Damn, they were good celebrating the GOAT Fedor Emelianenko before the last walk of the last emperor. Derek Lewis doesn't want Dan Mergliota ref in UFC Vegas 68 fight after past stoppages. He's got a conspiracy out on me, as expected. Derek Lewis hates judges. Heck of a morning. Bellator 290 versus UFC Vegas 68. Bellator honoring legends for Fedor's final fight. Jorge Masvidal claims he was negotiating own contracts before split with longtime manager. Ramiz Brahimaj out of Carlston Harris fight at UFC Vegas 69 due to injury. Brendan Lugnan versus Marlon Moraes. Olivier Yubin Monsieur versus Shane Burgos among fights announced for PFL in 2023. Aljamain Sterling says he's fighting Henry Cejudo in May, might move up to 145 after. Aljamain Sterling says he's fighting Henry Cejudo. I just think this is a talk. I don't believe it. Eddie Hearn predicts unbelievably limited Tommy Fury will get knocked out by Jake Paul. Eddie Hearn seems to believe in Jake Paul. I don't know why. No bets, Barrett. Best bets for the heavyweight doubleheader with Bellator 290 and UFC Vegas 68. Not saying that I'm much interested in that, in those conspiracy theories. No, I'm sick of conspiracy theories. I don't like conspiracy. I just have to say that I'm sick and tired of those theories. That it doesn't turn me on, at least. I don't know. That's just not something I like. That's not something I enjoy. Like conspiracy. No, not again. Not again. I just want. I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna take part in that. These conspiracies and such things makes no sense to me at all. No, perfectly makes no sense to me. I would never say I take part in something like that. And it seems Derek Lewis says Dan Mergliota has conspiracy on him. Like Dan Mergliota, he is calling Dan Mergliota horrible referee and saying that Dan Mergliota might actually call the fight wrongly, which to some point might be true. But I've seen the cases when judges don't go well with fighters. I've seen those cases, but hello, Gregory, how are you doing? I've seen those cases when judges don't go well with the fighters, but at the end of the day, we see it from time to time. But Derek Lewis, maybe Derek Lewis went too far this time with his theory. But again, maybe his theory is on point. You never know. I mean, Derek Lewis has never been a fan of judges, and we all know that he has never been a fan of judges. But I think he is just going too far this time. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're in the chat, man. Thank you so much. I'm doing great. Doing great. Thanks for asking. I just came home from the MMA session, as well as you see. I'm doing great. I'm pretty much looking okay. I'll be trying very, very hard in the upcoming days. No, I'm trying to stream every single day, at least half an hour. I'm really trying to go live with my fans, to break down the events, and I see everything is going pretty much nice so far. Everything is going pretty much nice so far. So I'm glad. I'm glad actually. I'm glad that many of my fans are here with me and that they are supporting my heavy work. So it's always my heart is full when there are so many fans supporting my hard work, my hard efforts, and when they are respecting what am I doing. It always matters. Like when people say it doesn't matter, oh, it matters. I always have endless amount of energy because of my fans. When people ask Vlad, how do you have so much energy. Well, fans give me energy. That is the that is the key to my energy and my workouts. Fans give me energy because there are so many of them. But sometimes it's not easy to be a celebrity. Sometimes that is really not an easy mission, but at the end of the day, there are days when it's hard, there are days when it's easy, and from time to time, we learn we learn that every approach is different. But my approach is just to keep grinding, to keep fighting, to keep battling, to never give up. That is my approach on this. I would always say to anybody who asks, guys, never give up your dreams. Never ever give up your dreams. Always battle until the last dying breath. Because you never know what is going to happen. Life can be harsh from time to time, but you will get a chance, you will get an opportunity. Sometimes you will get an opportunity, and when you get it, just grab it, use your perfect opportunity because one day, one day you might be sorry. One day you might feel sorry because you didn't use all of your chances. And one day you are really going to say to yourself that you were sorry because of the wasted opportunities, because of the wasted chances. And you don't want that to happen. You really don't want that to happen. So just battle until the last dying breath and you'll be perfectly fine. And even when everybody is stomping at you, when everybody is saying that you are not going to succeed, oh, believe me, you will. Just fight even harder. When everybody say you are going to fail, just battle even harder. Just fight even harder. Just stay motivated. I know it's hard. Um, I was having a hard time many times to stay motivated, to stay on the right track. This has never been an easy piece of play for me. This has always been a hard voyage for me. Like, imagine how hard it can be to stay motivated in all those circumstances when you're out of everything, when you're having a hard time with everything. But if you don't surrender, you will do a great job. And I knew that right off the bat. I knew that. That's why I never surrendered. That's why I never surrendered. That's why I chose. That's why I chose the path of battling, and that's why I chose the path of. Have you heard of the Gagos Republic in Moldova? No, no. What is Gagos Republic? No, I haven't heard of that. Let me check. What is that? Ah, it's an Raccoon. Ah, I see. I see now. I see. What is that? Yeah, I'm gonna read about it. Gagos Republic, an unrecognized state that separated from Moldova during the dissolution of the Soviet Union, but later peacefully joined Moldova after being de facto independent from 1990 to 94. So, Gagos Republic used to be an independent state. I didn't know that. I really had no idea about that. Yes, I've heard about it now. Thanks so much, man. I learned something new today because of you. You see, this is the real fan. You can always learn something new from your real fans. They are Ottoman descendants in Moldova, but they are related to Bulgarians and Greeks. and people think they were actually Bulgarians who were forced to be Turks. I didn't know they were. I'll have to research that a bit more. Let me see whether, but yeah, Bulgarians who were forced to be Turks. Let me check it out. Gagauz Republic. He did not control all of these lands. Yes. Yeah, it later peacefully joined Moldova. Thanks, lad. I'm just trying to spread knowledge, plus it's Balkan related. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I didn't know about Gagauz Republic, but I have a friend. I have one friend who is historian, so, because they are Orthodox Christians too. Yes, I know they are Orthodox Christians. I've seen that it's written in Wikipedia. So I have a friend who is historian, so I can discuss with him about that topic. I can discuss and see what is he going to say. But there is a chance. Maybe they really are Bulgarians. Who knows? Maybe they really are Bulgarians. Who knows? I had no idea about Gagauz Republic, but then, yeah, they are Orthodox Christians, so there is a chance. There is a chance they are like Bulgarians who were forced to be Turks. Yeah, the descendants of the Ottoman Empire. Now I'm reading about it. Bulgars were originally kind of Turkic as well too, right? They came from the Eurasia steppe, if I'm recalling correctly. As much as I remember, Bulgarians are Slavic. We are Slavic people. We are South Slavic people, if I remember well. Uh, but I don't know where did the Slavic people came from. I'm unsure though. There are Southern Slavic, there are Eastern Slavic, and there are Western Slavic. Bulgarians are Southern Slavic, but I don't know where did they come from. I really don't know where did they come from. I'm trying to. I got no idea. Could be Eurasia steppe. Could be. Because they were all Slavic people. Then they split in three: in Western Slavic, Eastern Slavic, and Southern Slavic. And Bulgars are Southern Slavic. But there is a chance they came from the place you mentioned. I'm just unsure because I'm really unsure. I just know they split, like Slavic people split in 6th century. That's what I know. They are now, but the Bulgarians get their names from originally lived in Chuvashia. Chuvashia? Or that area. There is a chance. Anything is possible. Ah, I know. Chuvashia Republic in Russia. Yeah. It's a Republic of Russia. Okay, I know what is Chuvashia. But I didn't know Bulgarians originate from there. I really didn't know that. Look up old great Bulgaria. We'll take a look. Oh, I learned this. I actually learned this in history. I actually learned this from history, but I didn't know that. I didn't know it was, Byzantine Empire, Alans, Khazars, Antes, old great Bulgaria. Yes, I see now. It was on the Azov Sea, on the area of today's Ukraine, and on the area of today's Russia. Yeah, I see. I see, man. I actually learned this from history, but it was like, when did I learn this? I learned this in fifth, sixth grade. It was 25 years ago. I forgot. 650 kartana Velika Bulgarija, okolo 650 godina bezdon Raše, Vrašo, prabulgarite prez 5. 7. vek, treto izdanje Sofija Orbel. ISBN 954-496-0732. Yeah, I've seen. I actually learned this from. I actually learned this from history, but yeah, you've got to take that land back, Vlad. We need a third front in the war. Haha, you're great. Used to be old great Bulgaria. I actually learned that from the history. Man, right now on the state on the spot where old great Bulgaria used to be, now we have a war zone there. Unfortunately, we have a war zone there on the place of old Bulgaria. What did you do? Caps. But you didn't spam caps. What happened with this? Oh. But you didn't spam caps. What is wrong with this? Crazy Nightbot. Sorry, man. Sorry, King of NPCs. I don't know what happened with Nightbot. You didn't spam caps. What the heck? I mean, you were not spamming caps. I don't know what happened with this crazy Nightbot. It's all good, brother. No, but you were not spamming caps. I don't know what happened. I'm just sorry to see that Nightbot gone wild. Yeah, it gone wild. Nightbot gone wild for no reason. You did nothing. You literally did nothing, man. Like, crazy Nightbot. But it happens. I mean, it happens. All kinds of shit happen. And soy Nightbot. Yeah, it seems Nightbot doesn't like you for some reason. And I don't know which is the reason, because you are pretty much one of the greatest subscribers I have. So you are like you are like one of my best subscribers I have, and it seems Nightbot is soy. I don't know why Nightbot doesn't like you, man. You're on my naughty list. Hey, but imagine you're on my naughty list. Naughty Nightbot. Yeah, naughty Nightbot. It's not a Nightbot, it's naughty bot from now. Yeah, naughty bot. Naughty, effeminate Nightbot. Oh yeah. Naughty, pretty much naughty. Yeah, naughty, effeminate Nightbot. Or we can say naughty bot. Yeah, naughty bot. Soyness. Soyness for life, man. Yeah, man, soyness for life. Soybot, soy nightbot, or naughty nightbot, or naughty bot. Yeah, we can call it naughty bot. I don't get it. Soy bot instead of soy boy. That's perfect for the nightbot. Yeah, soy bot. Exposes who he truly is. Yeah, soy bot. By the way, did you see my UFC fight between Eminem and Tupac Shakur? Did you see that UFC fight and does it look okay? I tried to make a real parody, and it seemed it didn't look that bad. I haven't watched it yet. Okay, you will when you have time. You will when you have time. It's gonna look amazing. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure it's gonna look amazing. I'll check it out. I'm eating lunch in my car. Oh, it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime in the USA. Yeah, it's nighttime here in Serbia. But yeah, I assume you're at some kind of a break as because you're writing right now. So thank you so much for writing, my friend. I mean, you're turning this evening into a better evening. This mood is right now awesome. And yeah, especially with Soybot. It really exposes who he truly is. He's such a soy boy or a soy bot. Yeah, but I can stream for like 20 more minutes. Definitely, I can stream for 20 more minutes because I'm feeling okay so far. Yeah, I'm really feeling okay so far. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live. He is a soy anti-Bulgarian coward. Yes, that's true. Yeah, yeah, man. He's criticizing my fans for no reason, and he plays mind games with my lovely fans for no reason. Like that's not something I can support. I don't support playing mind games. Doesn't want the truth about the Donbass to get out. What can I say there? I don't know, man. I really don't know. But it seems he doesn't want it. Yeah, Donbass used to be old great Bulgaria. My state, man. Yeah, it used to be Donbass. It used to surround Azov Sea. Yeah, it really used to surround Azov Sea. It used to be old great Bulgaria. It was the state, man. It was such a great state. I actually learned it from history, but it was fun to see, my friend. No, very much. It used to be very much fun. I remember now, but man, I learned it like I was fifth, sixth grade. I was in the 5th or 6th grade. It was anti-soy. Yeah, it was anti-soy. Now we got soy bot. Yeah, now you got soy bot in the chat who doesn't want the truth. Who doesn't want the truth. Cause I've learned the truth. I have never learned the truth, especially with the soy bot. That soy boy hates it, of course. Soy bot hates it. Soy bot is all about non-true. No true for soy bot. Soy bot is all about not telling the truth and not discussing the truth. But soy. Old great Bulgaria will rise again. That would be awesome. Like, that would have been awesome, man. It would have been really, really awesome. With me, I can tell you, in the world of MMA, Bulgaria will grow because I will represent it. You know, I will be the guy to represent Bulgaria in the MMA world, especially now when I am more famous than Blagoy Ivanov, when I'm more famous than Marian Dimitrov, Kaloyan Kolev, and Nikola Zlatev. You know, when people were chosen, they chose me as the most influential Bulgarian MMA personality in 2022. It's gonna happen in 2023, 2024, 2025, and so on, because I will constantly grow. I will constantly grow, and grow. And I will constantly, you know, I will constantly be the best Bulgarian MMA guy. So nobody is going to dethrone me. I'm not gonna let anybody dethrone me, because nobody deserves this spot. I can't let anybody take my spot because that spot belongs to me. I built a career, man. It was a hard career. We will keep going up to perpetual new heights. Absolutely, man. We have to reach new heights every single day. Today, for example, I got seven subscribers today, which was a bit surprising to me. I sometimes get one or two, sometimes get five. Unimpeded success, of course, man. I will be very successful one day. I just hope I will be very successful one day, all the way to the top. Well, I already am at the local top. At the local top, I am because I am the most famous in my state. Like in my state where I was born, I am the most famous guy when it comes to the Western world. I am the most famous. But that's not enough now because I want to raise my state more. I want to, push my state even more. We need to reach new heights. And I want to be even more famous in the world of MMA. And now it's, you know what is the funniest thing? One of the YouTubers, when he was talking about Blagoy Ivanov, I forgot his name, but he said that Ivanov is from Bulgaria. I just forgot. It was like few months ago. I forgot his name. And somebody in the chat wrote, "I don't know about Ivanov. I only know about the Bulgarian cowboy from Bulgaria." But I remember that somebody sent me a snapshot on Instagram, a screenshot. They sent me a screenshot. I was like, "What the heck?" And I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Is this some kind of a sick joke?" And he said, "No, no, 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 no." Yeah, I hope I still have these messages, but it was like few months ago. Let me check whether I still have those messages here. Yeah, now I should scroll back. Man, it's gonna last until I scroll back. I could scroll back for ages. Uh, I can't scroll back. It happened like few months ago, so I know which is the chat, but I have no patience to scroll back. I would have to scroll back for like 10 minutes, so I really don't have that much patience. But that happened, and I was like, the guy knows who is the Bulgarian cowboy, and he doesn't know that Ivanov is from Bulgaria. So it means I'm more influential than Blago Ivanov, and it will change in the future. I will be even more influential than any Bulgarian in the world of MMA. Even if Ivanov wins the belt one day, he's not going to be more popular than I. I'm not gonna let him be more popular than I. And I plan to boost my Instagram marketing. So on Instagram I have around 3.5k followers, but I plan to raise it to the whole new height soon. I really plan to raise it to the whole new height soon. And that is definitely going to change. That has to change. So I'm telling you guys, I will create new heights soon. I will be way, way more famous. Blagoy needs to call out Bulgaria's claim for the Donbass if he wants any hope to surpass your mark after he beats Tibur on the mic this weekend. Well, if he wants to surpass my mark, he will have to be fun. He will have to do something people haven't seen. And I don't think he is going to surpass my mark ever. He will never ever surpass my mark. Because I'm not gonna let him. I have nothing but respect for Blagoy, for Kolev, Zlatev, and for every single Bulgarian MMA fighter, but they are not going to surpass my mark. I'm not gonna let it happen because I have to be the most famous MMA Bulgarian personality. That's me, not them. They are fighters, even analysts, even people who take part in those activities. I guarantee you one thing. You might be more famous in the state of Bulgaria, but in the Western world, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Never, ever. Never, ever gonna happen. I don't plan to let you do so. I also plan to invest some more money into Instagram marketing because I'm like on TikTok. I have around 9,000 followers, and it's constantly growing, which is fine, which is perfectly fine to me because it is constantly growing, it is constantly improving, and that is okay. But the problem is like on Instagram, I have 3.5k, not growing, not looking good so far. So I have to invest some money into my Instagram growth. And my YouTube channel is doing nice, 12.7k. It's doing nice, of course, it can always go better. We know it can always be better. And I always try even harder because I want it to be better. We'll see how is that gonna play out, but from what I've seen, I'm hoping to reach new heights very soon. I am not going to let anybody surpass my mark from the state of Bulgaria. Nobody's gonna do it. I worked hard. I worked my ass off to get into that position, to get into this position, you know. I worked my ass off to get there, and I don't plan to let anybody ruin that. Nobody's going to surpass my mark. That is not going to happen. I promise you that I will fight even harder because this title means a lot to me. And I don't plan to let anybody retake my title. As long as I'm alive, that is not going to happen. It can happen when I die. So When the Bulgarian cowboy dies, there might be the most influential Bulgarian MMA personality that is not the Bulgarian cowboy. As long as I'm alive, that is not going to happen. I promise you that. Unimpeded success. We're on the route of unimpeded success. Vlad, have you heard of Emil Kozman? He is a Romanian who covers the Russo-Ukraine war. No? No, I have not heard of Emil Kozman. Man, I'm so much, how to say, so much sad because of that damn war. It lasts for a whole year, man. I was thinking it was gonna end. Every single day when I read news, it's like they are constantly talking about that damn war, man. Yeah, Russia's making progress in Donetsk, true. Happy Black History Month, lad. Oh, how are you, Matt? How's everything doing? Thank you so much. So, who knows how long it will go on now? I don't know, man. I don't know, but Russia is advancing, unfortunately. And this is looking horrible. This is really looking horrible. Happy Black History Month. Well, that's fine. I mean, let's speak. I mean, jokes are always nice. At least we're gonna laugh. Yeah, at least we're gonna laugh. Jokes are always nice. It's always nice to hear jokes. Bro, the only the Pereira easy odds aren't out yet on my books. Not out yet? Really? Do you think Adesanya is going to be a favorite again? I'm putting 300 on Pereira immediately. I'm also going to bet on Pereira. Last time I was perfectly right about that. I'm also going to bet on Pereira for that fight. I'm also ready to put some instant money on Pereira. If odds are good, but is he gonna be the favorite though? If Guinness the Pereira, we gotta hit that immediately. Who is going to be a favorite in that fight? What do you think? I heard Pereira still underdog. If he is still underdog, that is excellent. That is excellent. We need to put some money on him. I'm pretty much confident that he might pull this out. A favorite? You think Gino gonna be a favorite? You really think Gino gonna be a favorite? Well, if Gino is a favorite, we got to hit some money on Pereira. This is a 5-rounder. This is definitely a 5-rounder, and I do believe Pereira might actually pull something special out. I think Pereira gonna stop him again. How much is going to be if Pereira is already an underdog? Pereira KO TKO should be a decent value. Like if Pereira is plus 120, Pereira KO TKO gonna be plus 150. And I already had Pereira last time. I picked Pereira. I even bet on Pereira though. I knew Pereira would win. It was so obvious. Of course, it was obvious. I bet on him. Like people were saying Adesanya via decision. Well, he came close to decision win. It will happen only sooner this time. You think? Pereira is a knockout artist. It might make sense actually. Pereira is a knockout artist. He will probably fish for an early knockout. Yeah, there is a chance he's gonna fish for an early knockout. I know Pereira last time was plus 180 TKO, maybe plus 300. Wow, that's a hard value. That really is a hard value on him. It's not hard, it's actually super hard value. Even dare to say messy value. I hope we're gonna have the same value this time. I hope we will though. Alright guys, 2 more minutes I will be live, then I'm leaving. Need to get some rest. See you later. Thank you, man. Yeah, 1 more minute and I'm leaving. Need to hit the hay soon, and tomorrow I'm having some obligations. I'm working some other job also, but it's okay. Pretty much okay, you know. Busy life. I'm getting back to reffing in March, so can't criticize it. It's gonna be a fun March. Yeah, at least we're gonna see something fun in March. Looks okay to me in the first place. Alright, guys, I'm leaving now. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for hanging around in the chat, and thank you for being with me. I'm actually very tired, and catch you tomorrow for last minute picks and predictions. No worries, I will be here.